Look who it is, the useless lightning.
Useless me? You're the one who's useless, Snow. Your heart is so cold and your jokes are pretty old. You give stuff mold. When you come, leaves die and fold.
You are lightning, coming from heightening. When you are returning, people are burning. Happiness you are earning, but humans are mourning.
Hey, relax there, fellas.
Now what is your problem, useless squirrel?
Yeah, Coral, aren't you too busy sitting in the ocean doing nothing all day?
Oh, you guys aren't useful either. Snow, all you do is block up roads and get people late for work. And you just make cars stuck. And lightning, you're not useful either. You just frighten kids. And you burn houses. You burn people. Kill them. You're a murderer.
I'm the great shadow.
Oh, you pathetic thing. People play with you, Shadow. They play with you in the sun. At night, they make you run. They make you, Shadow, jump around. They make patterns with you on the ground. Oh, poor Shadow. You're weary and such a creep. You make kids slowly sleep.
He's the one who has made us all useless.
No, not at all. I never thought that anything that Allah has made is useless. Instead, I am the one who believes, as a Muslim, that Allah has made everything worthy.
Then prove it.
Let's take it to court. Your Honor. Your Honor, today is no normal day for this court. This case is about 4 natural phenomena. Humans have deemed them useless, whereas in reality, these natural phenomena have provided for this world for millions of years, but have never gotten the appreciation they rightfully deserve. Now they are tired of being called useless. I, human, as a Muslim, believe that our Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, has not created anything useless. So I have brought these 4 natural phenomena here to prove themselves worthy in front of the whole world. They will now come one by one to put forward a few facts about themselves.
Your Honor, I am lightning, a negatively charged burst of energy that zigzags from cloud to cloud or from cloud to ground. The ground has a positive charge. The positively charged ground attracts the negative lightning bolt, me, and when the two of us meet, it produces a strong electrical current. That current transfers negative charges to the ground. Not only do I maintain the electrical balance of the earth, I also bring many advantages that people ignore. I, lightning, serve an important role in the nitrogen cycle as well, by oxidizing diatomic nitrogen in the air into nitrates. The heat and pressure from lightning bolts turns nitrogen and the other gases in the air into useful compounds, which then acts as a natural fertilizer to help plants make vital proteins. I also produce ozone, a vital gas in the atmosphere that helps shield the planet from rays of harmful ultraviolet sunlight.
Your Honor, I am snow. I am formed when the temperature in the atmosphere is cold enough to allow tiny ice crystals to form around bits of dirt that are in the wind. These tiny moisture particles then stick together when they collide, constantly increasing in size as well as mass. When they become heavy enough, they fall to the ground as me, snowflakes. I, snow, act like a protecting blanket. 30 centimeters beneath me, the soil and the organisms are protected from changes in the air temperature above the surface. My cold, moist surface affects how much heat and moisture circulate between the ground and the atmosphere. I also help protect the ground below, holding in heat and stopping moisture from evaporating into the atmosphere. My cover prevents ice from forming as quickly.
Your Honor, I am Coral, and I'm here on the behalf of all the corals to prove that we are not useless. We live in all the oceans of the world. Some of us live alone, but the others live together in groups called colonies. Several different types of corals together can form enormous colonies. These colonies are called coral reefs. The largest coral reef in the world is the Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia. Us corals are a type of sea animal that live in one place throughout their adult life. Some of us produce a skeleton, also called a coral, that remains in place after we die. Corals can be very colorful underwater, but most of us fade when we die or are removed out of the water. Us corals have been thought of as useless for years, but I am going to prove everyone wrong. We have many purposes. For example, for the nature, we provide homes for millions of organisms in the sea. We help with nutrient recycling. We're the source of nitrogen and other essential nutrients for marine food chains. We also recycle and purify water and air, and we're responsible for the creation of soil and breaking down pollutants. We also produce oxygen for the whole world. And for humans, we provide oxygen, we provide food. People depend on us for fishing because many fish spawn near us and many fish stay near us before going out to the open sea. We're also sources of food and new medicines. Over 500 million of people depend on us for food. We generate more than $1.5 billion for the Australian economy each year. Scientists also depend on us to understand what happened millions of years ago. Last but not the least, we provide tourist attraction and recreational activities. Your Honor, in the Quran, Surah Rahman, Ayah 21 and 22, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ يَخْرِجُ مِنْهُمَا اللُّؤْلُؤُ وَالْمَرْجَانُ, which translates to, which of the wonders of your Lord will you deny? From the seas come forth pearls and corals. This shows that corals are not something small and useless. They are a big deal. And they're important.
I am shadow, a dark area or shape produced by a body coming between rays of light and a surface. Because of me, people came to know that light travels in straight lines. People use me to judge the shape of things around them. In early times, people used to estimate time with the help of me. I add perspective and detail to an object.
These four natural phenomena have brought forward are very informative. Here is another very important point we all should remember. The Quran was revealed 1400 years ago and contains many scientific facts that were unknown to the people of that time and have only been discovered recently by science. Example, the expanding of universe mentioned in Surah 51, Ayah 47, the individual orbits of sun and moon in Surah 21, Ayah 33. In another place, Allah says in the Quran, Allah only created the heavens and earth and everything in between with a purpose and an appointed term. And this belief in Allah's word, the Quran, also tells us the purpose of us human beings. Our purpose is to recognize Allah's signs and to worship Allah alone, to live according to His guidance, and to keep His love above everything. The term worship covers all acts of obedience towards Allah.
According to the Holy Quran, the occurrence of Qiyamah is imminent, and no one should have any doubt in it. It says, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa la yajma'annakum ila yawmil qiyamati la rayba fih, wa man asdaqu min Allahi haditha. Allah, there is no God but He. He will most certainly gather you together on the resurrection day. There is no doubt in it, and who is more true in word than Allah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already says in the Quran that nothing Allah has made is useless. And now even science is finding that out. When Allah Almighty says in the Quran that nothing in this world is useless, and He says that the day of judgment will come, then who are we to not believe His word? In Islam, the line of life is clear. This life is an exam, then there's death, like the rest we get after an examination. After that will come the day of judgment, where we will know the result of our deeds done in this life, which will then lead us to a next life that is either Jannah or Jahannam. For a Muslim, the purpose of life is clear. Worship Allah to make this life purposeful and meaningful, and then to enter Jannah for our next life.